Is your naughty landlord or rental agent accessing your rental property without your permission and without reasonable notice? If so, this video is for you. It's really important to know that the Rental Housing Act is explicit about how a landlord or an agent may access the property, and they may only do so with reasonable notice, and by all accounts that should be at least 24 hours unless your lease says otherwise. And they may access the property for the following reasons. They may access the property to do an inspection, they may access the property to do reasonable and necessary maintenance on the property, and they may access the property for the purposes of showing new tenants or prospective purchasers. But none of these may occur without reasonable notice to you as the tenant. It's important to note that you still have your rights to privacy to not have your person or your possessions searched. It's important to be aware of your rights as a tenant as it relates to access to the rental property that you're renting in. I advise very strongly at the beginning of your lease, establish who and where keys are held for the property so you know who could potentially have access to the property. If they have been accessing your property without your permission and without reasonable notice, they're essentially in breach of their agreement. And then lastly, very important to note, you cannot restrict the landlord or his agent from having access to the property if they have in fact given you reasonable notice and they are accessing for one of the legitimate reasons I've described above. Don't allow yourself to be bullied, and I wish you happy renting.